Today, the Nissan Skyline GT-R is so deeply baked into car culture, it's hard to imagine a time when it wasn't legendary. But in the early to mid-1980s, Nissan was struggling. Sales were dropping, their cars were boring, and on track they were losing badly. Nissan needed a comeback, and they believed motorsport was the only way to save themselves. This is the story of Godzilla, the Nissan R32 Skyline GT-R. The GT-R name actually goes back to 1969. Nice. With the Nissan 2000 GT-R. Powered by a 2-liter inline-six, it became a racing success, winning 33 races in 18 months. Racing success translated into sales, and the GT-R quickly built a strong reputation. When the second generation launched in 1973, the oil crisis had already started. Demand for sports cars collapsed. Only 197 units were made, and the GT-R badge disappeared for over a decade. Through the late 70s and early 80s, Nissan's cars became dull and uninspiring. By 1985, the company was in serious financial trouble. A new president, Yutaka Kume, stepped in and pushed for innovation and performance. His belief was simple: Nissan had lost sight of its customers, and winning races could rebuild the brand. I mean, he wasn't wrong. This led to Project 901, a bold plan to create some of the best-performing cars in the world within 5 years. Before the R32, Nissan released the R31 Skyline, coming standard with the RB inline-six engine and a 4-wheel steering system called HiCus. It showed promise, but on the track it still couldn't beat rivals like BMW and Ford. Nissan needed something completely new. In 1989, Nissan unveiled the R32 Skyline GT-R, the real Godzilla, built with one goal: domination. It combined the RB26, a 2.6-liter twin-turbo inline-six, with all-wheel drive, and HiCus, their 4-wheel steering system. Officially making 276 horsepower, it was built under the so-called Gentleman's Agreement, where all automakers agreed to keep their cars under 276 horsepower. Side note, nobody followed it. The real magic was the Atessa all-wheel drive system. Instead of sending power to all wheels all the time, it stayed rear-wheel drive until traction was lost, then instantly sent power to the front. This gave the car incredible grip without sacrificing handling. When the R32 hit the track in 1990, it didn't just win, it destroyed the competition. In the Japanese Touring Car Championship, it achieved 29 wins in 29 races and secured 4 consecutive championships. This level of dominance was almost unheard of in motorsport, but Japan was only the beginning. The R32 went global and continued crushing rivals. It won the 24 Hours of Spa, set a production car lap record at the Nürburgring, and dominated the Australian Touring Car Championship with 3 straight titles, including Bathurst victories in 1991 and 1992. The Australian press gave it a nickname that would last forever: Godzilla, the Japanese monster that stomped everything in its path. It became so unbeatable that rule changes were introduced just to slow it down. In less than a decade, Nissan went from producing bland economy cars to creating one of the most iconic performance machines ever built. The R32 GT-R didn't just save Nissan, it cemented its place in automotive history and in the hearts of enthusiasts around the world. Godzilla wasn't just a car, it was a statement that Nissan was back, and the legend of the GT-R had only just begun.